I'm joined by Kyle Balgamase. Welcome, Kyle.
How are you?
Raja Suleiman with Orzhov.
Max McVitie.
Congratulations, Brian DeMars.
Zach Allen. I wouldn't be here without these guys, though. So.
And the champion of Proto Counter-Attack here, Relax.
All right, welcome everybody to Making Magic Happen, brought to you by RAW Hobbies and Games in Livonia, Michigan. I'm Zach, joined by my teammate
Raja Solomon.
And because I've gotten some questions about it recently, I figure I'd just mention it. I am actually currently the #1 SCG player on the tour, just based on the fact that the list kind of froze, so kind of token #1, but we'll take it. I am qualified for the Players Championship this year whenever it happens, and I got 5th, 6th at the last one. And Raja, how many Pro Tours have you played on?
4 or 5.
4 or 5,
yeah.
And a bunch of other just high-level finishes, tournament wins, all of that. So we actually do know what we're talking about here, despite
just a little bit
not always looking like we do.
It's fair.
Okay, so we're playing some Pioneer today. Raja brought a brew and a half, I guess we'd say.
Heck yeah.
It looks pretty bad, but we're gonna see if it actually is good.
That's right. You want me to get into it right now?
Yeah, get into it.
Let's do it.
I know Corey Burkhardt would be proud of this.
Oh, he'd love it. So I'm playing Grixis, Nicol Bolas control.
Affectionately termed Grixis downfalls.
Exactly, yeah. So unsurprisingly, it starts with a core of the best 8 1-mana black spells in the format. 4 Fatal Push, 4 Thoughtseizes. Can't go wrong with that. To increase the Thoughtseize count, we're playing a couple Thought Erasures. Works well with Jace as well. Just the second best discard spell in the format. I'm playing a Carnival Carnage. I was thinking about it, and a lot of the decks that are presenting early threats are just pretty much casting Llanowar Elf or Elvish Mystic, whether it be Mono Green or the 9 Winota deck or the Sacrifice deck. They're all Elvish Mystic decks, and so you want to have the answer early. You don't want to mess around with that, but it is kind of punishing to fill your deck with a bunch of Fatal Pushes and Shocks and things like that. And so Carnival Carnage is kind of a way to have the answer early, but mitigate drawing a lot of that effect in matches where you don't want it, like your Niv-Mizzets and your blue-white controls and things like that. And so like you have this effect that can kill early, and then the backside, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this card. It's a 4 mana, 2 black and red for sorcery, deals 3 damage to a player, and they discard 2 cards. It's kind of like a Blightning for 4 mana. And then the Carnival side, the cheap side, is a black-red hybrid, deal 1 damage to a creature, and then 1 damage to its controller. So a nice kind of split card. Gives you versatility.
Yeah, definitely.
It makes it so that Jace has more interesting things to flash back in the late game. Dreadbore is one of the best removal spells in this format. If you can cast it, it's usually pretty good. The Niv to Light deck makes good use of it. Drown Lock is pretty cool because this deck is very heavy in discard and removal. And so when you're putting cards in your opponent's graveyard for them, this card gets turned on real fast, and then you get, like I said, more versatility. You're playing a card that's a removal spell, it can be counter spell when you need it to be. Just a pretty good card overall. We've seen people play this card in Modern to some success as well. Jace Prince Prodigy is just a really efficient 2-drop Planeswalker. A lot of great targets as we've seen here. Kolaghan's Command is one of those targets as well. It's a nice way to loop back some of our powerful creatures while having a way to generate card advantage and answer problem artifacts and things like that. And then we have this package of 4 of each of these adventure creatures from Throne of Eldraine. Murderous Rider is the one that can answer a creature or planeswalker, and then it turns into a 2/3 lifelinking body, which is really nice in a deck that uses a lot of its life, whether it be Swift End or Thoughtseize. And then we have Bone Crusher Giant, another way to answer a turn 1 Dork if you're on the play. Just good against aggro decks, comes down, becomes a 4/3 afterwards. It's really nice to be able to have removal spells that are so versatile, so we're playing 4 of each of those. And then what the deck's really named for here is Nicol Bolas Ravager. Pretty cool card. I'd say the biggest thing that's hampered its success so far is the fact that it's in Grixis colors. Grixis hasn't been a very well established color combination the past few years. And this
it turns out they made good enchantments in the last set. And
right.
They're dominant in Pioneer even at the moment. And Grixis just looks at an enchantment and says, "Good game, you got me," and packs it up.
And to be fair, they did put an answer in what was that? Theros, the Farika's Libation, is a way to make a player sacrifice an enchantment, but it's really inefficient. You have to be pretty desperate for it to be willing to play it. But yeah, this card's really nice. It's 4 mana 4/4 flyer. When it comes to play, your opponent discards a card, and then you can pay 7 mana at a sorcery speed to flip it to its planeswalker side, which is Nicol Bolas the Arisen. And this card just kind of takes over the game. It's got a plus that draws cards. It's got a minus that kills creatures and planeswalkers. It can reanimate things, and it's got an ultimate that just kind of ends the game. It exiles your opponent's entire library except for 1 card. I'm playing a Kalidas Trader to get because this deck wanted more life link effects. There's not a lot of ways to gain life here, and it makes good use of all the removal spells we're playing. One of the better finishers. And then finally, you know, if we're gonna play Nicol Bolas Ravager, might as well play Nicol Bolas the Dragon God.
Yeah, the Dragon Father.
Not an easy card to cast. Probably not worth the payoff usually, but it's a cool card. I want to see how good it is today. You can copy any loyalty effects, whether it be your opponents or Jace or Nicol Bolas, and it's got a really good +1 that, you know, it's immediate 2 for 1.
Yep.
3 for 1 really, because the guy's still around. So
Yeah.
this is the deck. It's kind of just a mishmash of mediocre to good cards, and we'll see how it goes.
We will see how it goes. I am playing Mono Green Devotion, which you have seen on the channel before. If you want to go back and watch Raj's 18-minute deck tech on just the deck sideboard,
Yeah,
I
I would say the sideboard is the best part. I mean, you don't even bother with the main deck right now. Can we just get to the sideboard?
So I got Nykthos to make a bunch of mana, Oath of Nissa as a cantrip to kind of smooth, a bunch of 1-mana elves to ramp. We're trying Llanowar Visionary over Jadelight Ranger. That's always been kind of the mopiest slot, and the extra ramp is appreciated, along with just replacing itself draws a card.
Yeah, I like that card.
Llanowar Visionary is just a really good card. It might be worse in this deck than Jadelight because it's less devotion, but it also taps for mana, so we'll see how it goes.
It's a guaranteed card. Sometimes Jadelight bricks in a 20-land deck, or 22-land deck, whatever that is.
Wolf Willow Haven is more ramp. Voracious Hydra is our devotion payoff removal spell. Burning Tree Emissary is basically just
get to sideboard, Zach. Come on, man.
basically just more devotion that is kind of like a free spell that, you know, you can use Vivian to put counters on. Nissa is just the best thing to cast early. We've talked about it. Second best card in Vintage Cube after Thraben Inspector. Shout out Thraben Inspector, best card in Vintage Cube. And then Karn the Great Creator as just a catch-all tutor target that has a lot of nice sideboard options. And then Raja, you want to do the honors and give us a 20-minute deck tech on the sideboard?
I feel like you should have a chance to do it.
Everybody
should be able to do this once in their life.
I'm going to try it out. So we got Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger and Emrakul as big creature hits for Vivian's -5. Both just insane game-ending effects that are good, and when you know, like, when you have a situation already, one's going to be better and one's probably going to win the game, so it's pretty easy to decide which one you want. We got Great Henge as the value artifact for Karn to get. We've got a God Pharaoh statue for Karn to get against spell-based decks, or really, if you just had a fast start, it's really good at just really slowing down the opponent, kind of locking him out. Sky Sovereign Council flagship as anti-creature tech that can attack. Pithing Needle, 2 Pithing Needles to turn off opponent's spells. A Grafdigger's Cage to stop graveyard stuff, also stops like Bolas' Citadel, Collected Company, Winota, all those kind of just cheat stuff out of your library effects. A Stonecoil Serpent is a just value big creature to get with Karn that's just good against a lot of the multicolored removal, especially Raja's Sweet Hero, a ton of multicolored removal.
It's true.
Can block Nicol Bolas the Ravager.
Also true.
Tormod's Crypt for graveyard decks. Darksteel Citadel is just a land to get with Karn if I need to ramp a little more. Verdurous Gearhulk is the crossover card that both Karn and Nissa can get. An Elder Gargaroth, just like the green Baneslayer Angel, good against other decks.
You're saying this perfectly.
Yep. Heart of Kirin, mostly I think for spirits, but it could come up here that it's a good thing to pressure your planeswalkers with, so maybe you could get it. And a good old Questing Beast is an anti-planeswalker tech for Vivian, which we'll see how good it is. I think it's going to be sweet.
You did good. I would have done a little bit longer personally, but you did pretty good.
Yeah, you would have gone about 25 more minutes there, and the people probably would have turned off the show.
No, they like it. They like it. They told me.
Good enough. All right, let's shuffle up in battle.
Yep.
All right, we got a die roll here, Raja. Even or odd?
Odd, always.
I'm going to win one of these someday.
Odd, always.
Someday.
See? God, it's guaranteed, man.
It's unreal, dude. Just so cold in die rolls against you.
All right. Yeah, I messed with this hand. I'll keep.
This hand is pretty bad. I do have this, which is really good against him. But only one of these. No real early plays. This is probably one of the better cards in the deck against him, but these definitely aren't good. They might be okay. I don't think this hand is fast enough, though. I'm going to ship it.
Okay.
Just doesn't have a turn 1 elf. Not enough lands to cast any of my stuff. I do have an Oath of Nissa, but...
We're operating under the assumption that we know each other's decks for this matchup, right?
Yeah.
Per usual.
Oh, this hand's not good either. but I at least have mana now. We said that elves might not be good against them because if I'm relying on elf mana and it gets killed, that's pretty bad. I think this hand's really awkward, but these cards are good against him because they at least do something. This one's not bad, but it is a little slow, so I think I'm going to ship this, keep the other 3, and hope I top deck an elf on turn 1.
Good.
Oh, now I don't really want to top deck an elf on turn 1. Forest Scope.
I'll take 2 down to 18. Good.
Alright, we've had a great start here. I'll play Castle Garenberg. Your turn.
Okay. I'll draw. I'll play a Drowned Catacomb and pass.
Alright, 20 land deck. We have found the lands. I'll play a forest, tap these for a Landware Visionary. Trigger.
Okay.
Better than Jade Light would have been there.
Nice.
Maybe.
Well, kill it.
Alright, it's gone. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take this opportunity to deploy my Bone Crusher Giant. Good.
The bones have been crushed. I am going to play a forest and cast both of these. Here you go.
Okay, I will fail push 1. I'm gonna cast Thoughtseize.
Alright, I have 2 lands, Vivian and Nissa.
Interesting. I'm gonna take your Nissa.
Goodbye, Nissa.
I'll play a land, and actually just gonna go ahead and crunch.
16.
Good.
I guess I can play Nykthos here. Doesn't really help or hurt me to leave it. And I'm gonna play Vivian.
Yep.
And I'll put 2 counters on my Landware Elf.
Yep.
Here you go.
I'm gonna Murderous Rider Elf.
Not Vivian, huh?
Nope.
Alright. Feels like could maybe be...
I'm gonna play this Nicol Bolas.
Oh boy.
And I will...
Are you gonna put 2 counters on Bone
I
Crusher?
am gonna put 2 counters on the Bone Crusher.
It's actually kind of sweet.
Yeah. And
I think
I'll,
you take 2 from that.
No, it's
I
not.
know you don't.
And I guess I'll play my land. Good.
Alright. We're gonna need to draw a good card here. Alright. Our hand is 2 lands and a Landware Elf versus an active Nicol Bolas, but I'm gonna play it out.
I respect that.
Go ahead. I think that gets us back in it.
I'll plus my Nicol Bolas to draw a card and have you exile a card.
I'm gonna exile this Castle Garenberg.
Nice. I will attack you for 6.
I'll take it. Go to 10.
Alright, I'll play a land and cast this guy.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Alright, we're gonna draw. Oh. Play my forest.
Okay. I was hoping you'd draw another Vivian so I can put counters on my Murderous Rider. Make a little Baneslayer Angel.
Yeah, I kept a 4-spell or a 3-spell 3-land hand, and have drawn 3 elves and 5 lands this game. So
I think you're still in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, go ahead.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna stomp your elf,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna plus Nicol Bolas.
I'll exile a forest. Man, Nicol Bolas out here feeling oppressive, dude.
I'll attack you for 8.
All right, I go to 2.
I guess I had lethal. I'll play my Bone Crusher. I could have just fatal pushed your elf and W2 damage, but it's alright.
Yeah, way more important to play
You-
with your food.
Yeah, for sure. I want this game to go a little longer.
All right. Oath of Nissa. We're back.
Oh shoot.
Perfect. Ooh, I found a Nissa. I think I'm back.
No.
I think I'm back. I'm going to play Nissa.
Okay. Oh, I get to animate one of my lands.
Untap this and attack that.
All right, I'll take.
Dude, you showed me the Fatal Push. You've had it the whole time. I'm conceding now. Now you're playing with it too much. Too much food playing with. All right, let's sideboard. That game felt really close. So.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you were just a draw step away
Yeah,
from
I
getting
felt like I
it.
was in it the whole time.
I just got lucky.
Yep. All right, we're back post board. Raja, what kind of sideboard plans you got for us here?
All right, well, this is pretty straightforward. Bringing in the disdainful strokes because all your payoffs cost 4 or more, basically. I'm gonna bring in cries because they get your both your 1-drops. They get your visionaries. They get your emissaries. They get a lot of things.
Yep.
Noxious Grasp can get up dark early, or it can kill like a Vivian or Nissa in later games.
Sure.
And then Liliana, the last hope, can just kind of pick off your dorks the same way, and then
Yep.
get back some of my downfall effects.
Yeah, you need more
Bookish
downfalls,
Giants.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, Murder Striders. You can't really have enough.
Yeah,
Really, so.
never in Grixis downfalls. You need all the downfalls you can get.
Yeah, is there more I can board in? No, that's alright. And I'm bringing out Jace because he's a little slow. Thought Eraser's a little slow. Drawn on the Lock's a little inconsistent, and Nicol Bolas is slow. So I'm trying to get a little faster.
Fair. So on my end, I'm cutting one of each elf. I'm going down to just 6 total. I really want to draw 1, but I don't really want to draw 2. You just have so many ways in your deck to kill them between Cry of the Carnarium, Bone Crusher Giant, Fatal Push, 25 other things. Everything in your deck kills them, so I'm kind of just hoping I have one in my opening hand and never see another one. So I think 6 is about the right number for that.
Sure.
And I'm just going to board in creatures that don't die to Cry of the Carnarium or Stomp. It's not great. This matchup feels real rough, and these at least do something.
True.
So,
Okay, I see it.
yeah,
Makes
better
sense
than
to
an
me.
elf, because the elves don't really do that much.
Right.
All right, that's what we're doing.
All right, cool.
Whole plan.
All right, back for game 2 here.
All right. I got a hand that's got 2 of these, 1 of this, some nice early way to fill the board, and then some payoffs. So this is about exactly what you want. Take it.
Yeah, my hand's just great. I'll just say that.
Don't love to hear that. All right. Forest Land Elf, here you go.
All right, I will put myself to 18 and Fatal Push that Land Elf.
Big yikes. Good?
Yep.
Man, we were going to have a pretty nice turn here. Oh, well.
It feels like me last time we played this matchup, or when I was playing that deck at least.
Burnish your Emissary.
All right.
I'm going to add a red and a green in my mana pool.
Yep.
And
My
then
turn?
pass. Here you go.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Dragon Skull Summit and pass.
I'm going to go to combat.
All right.
2.
I'll kill it.
He had the stomp. He always has the stomp, man. I'll play Forest and pass.
All right. Yeah, this is a good time to just get our 4-3 online. Go ahead.
Dude, Bone Crusher Giant looks really good against this deck. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing against it.
Nothing. Just lose to it.
I guess that's fair. So I have some plays here, some interesting plays. I could play this, but it just doesn't really do that much on this board. It's just not that good. I could go to this. It's going to die right away, but the thing it gets is pretty good, so I guess that's probably the way to go. I could plus it and then it would live, but that's pretty bad. I guess it makes you use something else on it. It's just too bad, I think. I'm going to play Karn.
Okay.
Well, minus. Karn is going to get me this sweet little thing called Sky Siren Council Flagship. Here you go.
Well, that's a really good one. All right. Draw. Go ahead and kill this Karn right away.
He's gone.
I'm going to fetch for an island and play a Nicol Bolas the Ravager. Trigger.
Ooh, Sky Siren looking actually kind of good here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So I think with just what he has on board, this is the worst card, which is kind of annoying. Although maybe this one's worse. This is just so much more mana. I think I'm going to discard the Voracious Hydra.
Okay. I'm all set after that.
What a draw that was.
I can sense the sarcasm in Zach's voice.
What a draw that was. Alright, I think now it's time. I'm going to play the Questing Beast.
Oh, jeez.
Bash for 4.
Alright, I will block.
Okay. I didn't come here to play scared.
That's right.
Go ahead. This makes me feel like you probably have another one, but...
No, I'd never have another one. Not me. I'll take you 4.
Alright, I'm to 16.
And how many cards in your hand?
3.
3? Alright, I'll take 2 down to 16. And play Nicol Bolas, the Dragon God.
Yikes.
And I will plus Nicol Bolas.
I'm going to exile Llanowar Elf, or Elvish Mystic.
Okay, good.
Land one-time dealer. Oh, that's not it. Alright, Karn.
Okay.
He's going to minus. And you know what's coming here, Raja.
Oh no.
You know what's coming here.
Is this Stonecoil Serpent?
No.
Oh, then I don't know what it is.
Darksteel Citadel, you're go.
Oh, sick, dude. Alright.
It's basically a ramp spell. It's like a it's a ramp spell.
So unfortunately, I don't have any artifacts to get from my sideboard or to plus on and play. Oh wait, I can plus on this, right?
Yeah.
So that is your target non-creature artifact. It's so sick. The funny thing is though, like I think with Zach having 2 cards left, I think I'd rather just plus to draw a card and have him exile a card because it's pretty similar, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll do that.
You screwed up, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing?
You should have done it after combat.
Why?
So I can't exile my Karn.
Oh, is that a planes? Oh yeah, that's just dumb. All right, that's okay.
I'm gonna make you.
I'm okay
making
with
this
it.
happen.
I'm okay with it. I'll take you for 4. I want to deal you more
12.
damage anyway. I'll play another Nicol Bolas.
God, it just doesn't stop.
Discard a card.
I got 2 really. I guess this one's not very good against what he has on board. All right, I'll discard Nissa.
All right, good.
I could make an indestructible 3/3,
That'd be pretty sick, actually.
but it doesn't really do that much. You just block with your 4/4. So yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna play Sky Sovereign. He has the stroke. Oh man.
I'll just we'll stroke that.
Just.
Let me help you out there.
It's just so brutal. Just one of those
Okay.
games where just not. All right, I'm just.
Wait, hold on,
done.
hold
I'm
on,
done. No.
hold on. I have one more thing.
You put too
I
much on
have
this
one
game.
more thing for my guy, please.
There's too much playing with food last game. I'm not having it.
Dude, my draw was so good. I went turn 1 push, turn 2 stomp, turn 3 bone crusher, turn 4 Nicol Bolas, turn 5 Nicol Bolas. That's so sick.
Actually, the only thing that was like good about that was just Bone Crusher. if
Bone
we're being
Crusher's
honest.
so
And
good.
Bone Crusher is so good against this deck.
Bone crusher, like all joking aside, was one of the better cards in Pioneer at one point, and that was
Yeah.
back when the format was like slowly becoming combo-y again.
Yep.
And now that it's not, it might just be like a really good way to be fighting these Llanowar Elf decks.
It certainly could be, and Llanowar Elf is everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Another thing though is we actually have started to see. We're starting to see some more kind of unfair decks pop up, and Bone Crusher is worse in that world. But
But like, which one are you talking about in particular?
well, there's like a bunch of sacrifice decks where if they have a sacrifice outlet, Bone Crusher's a really inefficient shock.
It is. It's really bad there, but like they do play 8 elves. They do play priests sometimes,
Yeah.
and like you're gonna have targets under certain circumstances.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the card's solid.
I think it's fine. It's less good against those decks, but I think just in the against this deck, it's amazing.
Right.
It's like you killed my guy, and I'm sitting with the questing beast in my hand, like, all right.
Yeah, I had the second Nicol Bolas in my hand, so I was just happy to trade there. Like you said, you called it out.
Yep.
Do you want to play
We're playing game 3.
game 3? All right.
I feel like I got one here.
Okay.
My sideboard plan was perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just need you to not have Bone Crusher Giant, I think. I think the game's a lot different without exactly Bone Crusher Giant.
We'll see about it.
I think it is. I don't know how this deck wins as much as it does. It feels like it just dies to a gust of air.
That's what I felt last time we played.
Although,
but-
neither of us have actually activated a Nykthos at all, so...
no, and like it doesn't help that both times we played this deck it was against the Fatal Push Thougsies deck.
Sure.
It's just not like the way you want to do that.
True. Alright, we got a game 3 here. My hand's quite good. I'm going to keep it. Really hoping Really hoping Roger has a slower start because this hand would be good against that, but we'll see.
My hand is a little slower, but I think we're going to keep it.
All right. Elf, go.
It's not what we want to see. Good.
Yes. Yes! Okay, I'm going to play Castle Garenbrig into Landwar Visionary. Draw a card.
Thanks.
Here you go.
I will cast Thoughtseize.
Well, that was quite good against this hand, although I guess I have a payoff no matter what. The Gargledon!
Yeah, we can't really afford to have Zach play Vivian and start going off there, so I'll take the Vivian.
Okay.
I'm at 18.
Not Gargledon?
Nah, I'm good. Good.
Alright. I'm going to draw for turn. Well, I think we start the turn by playing an Oath of Nissa.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at 3 cards. Ooh. I'm going to take Karn.
Okay.
Those on the bottom. And then if Raja took Vivian last turn, it's because he doesn't want me to have a Vivian, so I'm going to play Vivian.
Feels good, man. Feels real good.
And then I'm going to plus Vivian on Llanowar or Elvish Mystic. I guess I should just diversify. We'll diversify.
It's literally the exact same thing. You have either a 3/3 and a 2/2 that both tap for green, or a 3/3 and a 2/2 that both tap for green.
Well, just do diversified.
I guess.
It gives
It's
us
better against
return on
Heartless
stocks.
Act. It's better against Heartless Act.
It is better against Heartless Act. Perfect. We came up with a good reason.
Alright. Huh. Alright, I'll play Tapland.
This is the Grixis problem here. When green has a good start, this deck looks amazing. When it
Yep.
doesn't have a good start, it looks quite bad.
Yep. Not having the answer to the turn 1 dork, that might just be like auto mulligan kind of
Sure.
thing for my deck, because I have 9 answers. But it's alright.
So,
What does Zach have? Is
I'm going to play my land for a turn.
Yep.
And this makes 6 green.
Sure does. Maybe. Yeah, it does.
6 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Math checks out.
The math does check out. And then I can actually use 4 of it to make even more mana. Which
Wow,
makes so much
you're
mana.
just going off, dude. You're really just making it happen.
So 6 down to... then I use 4 of it down to 2. Then I make 6 with tapping this. So I have 6 mana for a creature. That actually doesn't help with my hand at all. But... Alright, I'm just not going to do that.
Okay.
So 7 mana.
Yep.
No, I'm just going to play another Oath of Nissa. Down to
Alright.
5 mana.
Yeah, the results.
Oh, it still doesn't take enchantments, does it?
Creature, land, planeswalker.
Boom, take that. Alright. Then I have 5 mana floating. I think I'm supposed to gargle down with it. It's going to get disdainful strokes, but that's fine.
Nope, that's fine.
Oh, alright. Gargle down in there.
Yep.
Then I'm going to plus Vivian again. Go counters on both.
Seems legit.
Combat.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna draw and lock your Elvish Mystic.
Okay.
Oops. And so I take 4?
Yep.
At 14.
Your turn.
Wherever that is. Alright, we need a good one here. What? That ain't it. Well, you know, Zach fought through. I'll keep playing. Go ahead, Zach.
Yes! Yes! I get to do my thing! Draw. So much mana can I make here? Play my land for turn. This now makes 7. Checks out.
Yeah.
Up to 9, 10, 11. And I have 3 creature types in my graveyard.
I'll concede. I'll concede.
No, 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 come on! Come on!
Alright.
I'm gonna make a ton of mana.
My hand is so bad you can't even hurt me that bad with it.
Nice!
Unless you're gonna get an Ulamog. Ulamog would be way more reasonable here for you.
Oh, yeah.
Smarter.
Ulamog's way better, you're right.
You
Alright,
should get
Ulamog.
Emrakul. What?
I'll get Emrakul or Ulamog and hit these 2.
Alright, I'll float black and a blue.
Okay.
Right.
Wait, no, I didn't make enough. This does. I can't cast
Are you
Ulamog.
cheating over there, Zach?
7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, I made enough.
Alright.
Alright.
You also have this guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright. Exile your 2 things.
Okay.
I'll attack and I'll gain 3 life. Like that. Yeah.
You're gonna game 3?
Yeah, gain 3.
You sure you don't wanna... Yeah, game 3's probably the best play, actually.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll take, what's that, 10?
Yeah.
I'm at 4.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, I think I'll concede. A lot of double black spells.
Yeah, that's fair. So, these games were really interesting. I feel
Yeah,
like everyone
oh,
learned a lot from them, and they weren't
absolutely.
just straight 3 runaways. But Grixis did look kind of sweet there. Looked like it might be actually a real deck.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's play against another deck and see how it goes.
Let's do it. Which means you guys have to stay tuned for our next video.
Yeah, remember, if you like this video and want to see Raja play with more of his awful brews, subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot.
Yeah, and if you want to request an awful brew, please comment, and Zach will probably build it for you.
Yeah, no, that's actually, as jokey as this series was, we're just here to have a fun time, but if you want to see 2 decks played against each other, whether it be Standard, Modern, or Pioneer, you're welcome to leave a comment requesting it, and we will happily build those decks and play against each other.
For sure.
That is something we love to do, and yeah, we'll happily do it for you, so let us know. And with that, we'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks.